let's have a discussion about my 911. It's bone stock, totally unmodified. Well, kinda. I started tinkering with my 997 over the winter, and let's just say I love some feedback on my choices. First up, an OEM two-tone interior. I scavenged the internet and amassed numerous OEM pieces to put together this two-tone dashboard. During the time, I fluctuated back and forth between the orange hue terracotta versus Carrera red, ultimately choosing the latter. Oh, and I also discovered the 987 came in borrowed heavily from the 997 parts bin, which made assembling it all slightly easier. Moving on to the exterior, I installed Morimoto XP headlights and side markers, mainly because I think the black inner housings looked cleaner. LED output was also a significant improvement. However, this goes against my belief that everything should be period correct. Despite the improvement in lumens, the 992 inspired look kinda feels out of place on an 18-year-old car. So, should I keep these? Let's park that thought for now and return to interior. Something that directly changes the driving experience. So this is the purpose of the video. This steering wheel that came with the car is a 997.1 sport design. It is an option for the 997 when you purchase it brand new. Regular steering wheels are originally the triangle piece, which is clearly not this one. This is a sport design option with the XSA thicker grip option for the steering wheel. It's a little bit more beefier. This is a great steering wheel. However, I want to kind of modernize this car a little bit because this has quite a bit of a dated feel, even though I did go on my little rant about being period correct. I did find a great option. The great option is basically this. This is the sport design steering wheel from Porsche. This is an OEM piece that I was able to find on Facebook Marketplace. This is extremely rare and very difficult to find, especially in a manual configuration with no multi-use function buttons. It is approximately the same diameter as this steering wheel, if not the same, but it has a true circular airbag here, as you can tell, and it is kind of like the fine line between bridging the gap between the 997 generation and the more current generation, just because of the fact that the steering wheel for this one that I'm going to put in is actually also in the Porsche 987 and the 991.1. They did continue using this steering wheel after the 997 generation. So with that said, let's get started. Let's replace this guy. So before I began, I had to disconnect the car battery. We do that by simply opening the frunk and removing the plastic battery cover. At this point, you just simply grab a 10mm wrench and disconnect the black negative wire. You want to remove the wire completely from the terminal post, and at this stage place something in between to stop it from making contact with any metal objects. This part wasn't fun. It was extremely difficult. I used a 3mm hex key to push up on a small little hole underneath the steering column. It took a lot of force to do it, as you can tell, and I quickly discovered that you have to hit it at two different angles to dislodge the left and right hook that's holding the airbag in. I eventually got it, but once I removed the airbag, I quickly discovered I need an extension to access the steering wheel bolt. So I actually tried doing this the other day, but stopped because I didn't have an extension. Not only do you need the M12 Triple Square bits, but you need an extension so you can properly insert it in here. And as you can tell, I have enough clearance to remove it. So this is a steering wheel bolt you need to remove. This is technically a one-use only piece from what I was told. So I went ahead and purchased a brand new OEM steering wheel bolts. Wasn't cheap. That's the Porsche tax I'm talking about. Remove the steering wheel like that. Super easy. Just gonna set this guy aside. And then grab the other steering wheel. It simply just goes in like that. Super easy. Just click the back connector. And take our brand new steering wheel bolts tighten it to kind of get it started here. It's got some blue thread locker on it already. Alright. Set it to 37 pound-feet of torque, which is what it says it needs. And here we go. This part's pretty much easy. It's plug and play. Literally just connecting the colors together. Key thing is to push down on these orange tabs after you connect it, and then afterwards we'll just connect the ground here. Simple as that. Ground, 2 connectors here, connector in there, and the final part, the most satisfying part, which is just simply just sliding in and pushing the airbag. And at this point, you simply reconnect the negative wire back to the battery terminal so you can test out the horn. Or so I thought. No horn, so we can definitely fix this with the Foxwell NT530 Plus OBD2 scanner. And this basically plugs inside the OBD2 port, which is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to have to crouch in low. It's powered on now. Okay, let's see if we can read the VIN here. Yes, okay, perfect. I think it's steering column control system. Coding adaptations. And I believe to make it work, we just go to multi-function or sport launch display. Say it's installed, even though it's not installed. There you go. The horn works. It's crazy how something that is not really related to getting the horn to work is what solved it. Yeah, enabling multi-function. That's what did it. What a simple, game-changing mod. It really modernizes the interior and amplifies the driving experience, in my opinion. It's a nice bridge between a 997 and a 991 generation. And guess what? It's period correct. So this is definitely a mod that I'm super happy and pumped to have done. Took me 3 days, but I'm glad I did it right. What do you guys think?